Hey, what's up everyone? I'm gonna start off today with something pretty cool. Been dumping a lot of Stardust into my Blaziken, and it just so happened a gym by where I was having lunch had a 3200 Snorlax in it. So I'm gonna start things off with footage of my Blaziken taking on a 3200 CP Snorlax, and I'll come back right after that. So yeah, to be fair, my Blaziken was weather boosted, but still pretty cool to see a Blaziken take down a 3200 CP Snorlax. So beyond that, I thought it was kind of fun yesterday putting together a collection of the different evolved Pokemon I'd caught that day. And so I just started recording today whenever I caught a Pokemon, or was going up against a Pokemon that was evolved. And I caught a lot in the last 24 hours. I definitely think the weather system is giving a boost to the number of evolved Pokemon that are spawning. So I got a short little clip of me catching a whole bunch of evolved Pokemon, and I'll come back right after that. So watching Hitmontop spin on his head and kick an Ultra Ball away is one of the most amusing things that happened today for sure. Even though that was annoying, it was I had to chuckle at it briefly. So beyond that, I also did an Omastar raid today. I soloed an Omastar raid, and it's not the first time I've done that, but I was kind of making a time run at it. I wanted to see how quickly I could get through. The kind of bad thing there is that I went through 2 Executors, and what else did I have? 2 Executors, oh, Machamp and Ursaring, and then Ursaring just barely went down long enough that my Golem popped in to, I think, land 1 hit, and then the Omastar went down. I've struggled to take down Omastar solo in the past. I've even failed, I think, once. Every other time I've done it, it's taken, I don't know, with the exception of the last 1 or 2 times, it's taken me a few attempts. So yeah, I actually pulled it off with a decent amount of time remaining. Might be one of my best times yet so far for Omastar. So I'll go ahead and include that footage and then come back again. I know it's feeling kind of choppy, but there's a lot of cool stuff I kind of want to segment today and kind of see how it goes from there. So here is the solo Omastar raid. So I just reviewed the footage, and it looks like my golem did have to take a few more shots than just one. I think it was like 3 or 4. But that was definitely one of my quickest times on a solo Omastar raid, with a solid 20 plus seconds remaining. So for those of you who have not attempted it yet, or who are planning on doing it here shortly, Omastar is double weak to grass, which is why I use the Executors. Before I realized that it's probably a good idea to roll in with my fighting types too, I used to bring in like Venusaur and some other things like that. They're a bit too weak, especially the ones I have. So I really like going in with the 2 Executors and then also going in with fighting types. So Omastar is going to be double weak to grass and have a single weakness to fighting. which is why I went in with Machamp and Ursaring, which are way more powerful than a lot of the grass types I have. So that actually ended up working out pretty well. I do have a 96 IV Sceptile that I've thought about powering up and using in these types of raids as well. And I think this would have gone a lot smoother had I planned on it being a Rock Blast Omastar. I did not see that coming, and you'll notice I took that hit quite a few times. I only managed to dodge it a handful of times. I don't like doing raids, and I don't think anyone likes doing raids where you're going to get a raid boss or a raid Pokemon with 2 to 3 different charge moves they can use 2 or 3 times. Not a fan of that, but I did make it through with solid 20 plus seconds. So yeah, that was a pretty nice raid. I did also raid, there's 5 of us that took on a Groudon today. That was a mistake. We thought we could maybe make it through because it was raining and we could go in with our water types and get a weather boost. The problem is that Groudon had a Solar Beam. So our water types got demolished. And in addition to that, some of the people that came in, not that high a level, I think if we had had higher level players, we might have had a shot. The problem is, yeah, I was the highest level there at 37, and the next closest to me was 34. So yeah, that was a mistake, wasted a raid pass, but oh well. I kind of wanted to see if we can do it. We all kind of wanted to see if we could do it. And it's not, Pokemon Go is not all just about doing things a certain way. Sometimes it's just worthwhile to see if you can do something. And, case in point, the Munchkins video, where I had 6 baby Pokemon take down a Jinx. From a tactical standpoint, that's one of the more stupid things I've done. But the entertainment value of that was just off the charts. So, yeah, sometimes you gotta just take a shot and see if you can do something. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here today. There's some other stuff I want to get into, but I think I'll go ahead and save that for tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and give this video a like, and obviously if you have any comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys next time.